you're looking for something to do on your four-wheel drive while you're stuck at home, this has got to be the simplest DIY modification you can make that will definitely make your four-wheel drive better. Now look, we don't want to just show you what a throttle controller is, how you fit it, or how it works. We want to give you an iDrive. So at the end of this video, we're going to be giving away 6 iDrives. Folks, I've dropped into iDrive HQ today to find out everything you've ever wanted to know about throttle controllers. Do you need them? Do they even work? And in order to do that, we've got the expert in the game. Righto, Tim, let's start right at the top with one of the more tricky questions that I'm going to give you today. What exactly is throttle lag?
So modern vehicles are equipped with electronic pedals,
yes,
rather than the traditional cable that had a direct linkage to the throttle. It was a more efficient design because when you actuated the pedal, the throttle would move. Move it a little bit, it would move a little bit. Move it a lot, it would move a lot. With the modern system, they rely on the sensors that then feed into the ECU that then controls a action. So it's a torque request from the driver.
Tim, I'm not liking this throttle lag. Don't like it one bit. Why is it built into modern four-wheel drives? Why we got it?
There's a number of reasons. Compromise in drivability. You've got to have a car that suits the multitude of different drivers that the manufacturer is designing the car for. There's issues along the lines of emissions. They have their smoke point, so when you initially depress the pedal, they don't want to have any smoke coming out of the back of the car.
So what it sounds to me like is they're trying to keep modern four-wheel drives just very much on the level. They're not going too punchy and not too slidey.
Exactly, yeah.
Trying to design for everyone.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, that makes sense. Don't like it, but it makes sense. Okay, so how do throttle controllers like this here help throttle lag? Wait, because you need to dumb this right down for me, mate. I'm a dummy. How do throttle controllers help throttle lag?
You've got the electronic pedal. When that's actuated, it sends a torque request through to the throttle tables in the ECU, and that will determine the result in acceleration.
Makes sense.
By adding new points of reference, we can either slow the actuation of the throttle or speed the actuation of the throttle up.
That's important because I think a lot of people think that throttle controllers are only there to increase performance, but you can decrease that as well, can't you?
Definitely, and that's one of the advantages off-road. We even put them into learner drivers where they want to get more control, where they're learning how to actuate the throttle. But definitely off-road and tricky situations where you want that control.
So Tim, it's a common misconception. Throttle controllers don't add horsepower or torque, do they?
No, they just add to the drivability of the vehicle. By opening the throttle at a faster rate, it'll give it a punchier response. If you're towing or anything that's working against the acceleration, bigger tyres, it'll just feel the car's not as lazy. Okay, let's talk tune versus throttle controller. Just briefly, tuning is more power. Tuning will change a number of parameters on the vehicle. One of them might be your throttle tables, similar to what the iDrive is doing. The benefit of an iDrive, and it will complement a tuner, is the adjustability. So you can turn it up and turn it down quite easily.
Mate, a question I get asked all the time. In fact, one of my mates asked me this question. Why can't I just push my foot flat to the floor on the accelerator and get exactly the same result as a throttle controller? So
the pedal's got a set parameters, and they can't be overridden. So it doesn't matter how fast you press it, you'll get the same result, unless we override that electronically. So adding new sets of parameters will get to wide open throttle at a faster rate.
That makes perfect sense to me. It doesn't matter how fast you push your pedal down electronically, it still can only do one thing, and that's what's been programmed into.
Exactly, exactly.
You're going in there and not reprogramming, but sending different voltages and etc.
through at different stages, which will result in that faster actuation.
And there too lies your ability to use the throttle controller to decrease or increase.
Exactly, exactly.
Makes perfect sense, it really does. Putting your foot flat does not do the same thing. Mate, are they safe to use? Because that's my next question.
Yeah, they're safe to use. So as part of our development, we make sure that they won't override any of the vehicle's safety parameters, and we test them all to make sure all the vehicle safety parameters are still active.
But then that leads me to my next question. How about your warranty?
It's probably the number one question that we get asked. Any addition to the vehicle, whether it be a snorkel or a set of driving lights, will impact the warranty if it causes a problem. So we back our product up with a lifetime warranty. So if our product does cause a problem, then we will cover the repair.
Wait, let me just get, that sounds too good to be true. If the iDrive is found to be at fault due to something that's happened, you guys will cover the repair. You're that confident?
Definitely, yeah. And in the 5 years that we've been operating, never once has it been an issue.
Wowzers. So I'm going to say no, it doesn't have any impact on your warranty.
Exactly,
It really can't. That's incredible, mate.
When you're off-road, the cool thing about off-road is you get to experience a lot of different terrain.
Yep.
So we might be on like really soft sandy beaches where you want really punchy response to keep the momentum going.
Yep.
In mud, you want to clear your tires quickly. That's where the ultimate mode can be really handy.
Yep.
Alternatively, you might get onto some rutted tracks, some rocky steep tracks where you want that really slow actuation, which will keep the wheel spin down, it'll stop the suspension from compressing, and then giving that bounce and losing traction,
Yep.
just give it a lot smoother response. Make a bad driver look good.
Mate, I would never have believed it until I actually tried it for myself. And what I find, like you say, if I'm at Fraser Island and I need to get up through that soft sand, I'm up at U9. I go all the way.
Yep.
Back on the beach again, I'll back it down to U6.
Yep.
As soon as I get to somewhere that's got a few rocks, something I want to take slow, I come right back down into auto mode and just crawl through. And honestly, it's got to be experienced to believe.
For sure. And so even on Fraser Island, on those inland tracks, they're quite rutted.
Yep.
It's dampening it down can make it quite a lot smoother.
That dampening factor is one we don't talk about often enough. It really does dampen that jolty feeling the throttle can
Exactly,
have
yeah.
when you're going over rocky terrain.
It allows you to hold the RPM at a certain RPM a lot easier. So it can also be pretty handy when winching.
Making bad drivers look good.
That's it.
That could be
That's
your
it.
slogan, mate.
Probably should be our new one.
Now, within the economy mode, we've got 9 settings, with number 1 being the most aggressive and number 9 being the least aggressive. Righto, now we're moving on to U for ultimate, or fun factor, as I like to call it. You would use this in traffic or street driving. And again, here we have 9 adjustable levels, with number 9 being the most fun and number 1 being the least aggressive. Now moving up to the third feature, which I think is really cool. It's the auto feature, and basically this just responds to your pressure put into the throttle. So if you push your foot down hard, it's going to respond. If you want to take off gently, it'll do that for you as well. This is your everyday driving position, in my opinion. How do you install them?
Thankfully, iDrives are really simple to install. Most of our customers can do it themselves in under 5 minutes with no tools.
We know they work, we know they're easy to install, but what are some of the common misconceptions about these throttle controllers?
Probably the only one is that they actually don't do anything.
Right.
To that, you can simply say, jump on our social media pages. You can check out our reviews, all our happy customers. And we're so confident that you'll be happy with them that we give a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can try it out in your car in different circumstances. You're not happy with it, send it back, we'll give you your money back.
Mate, that's too good to be true, folks. 30-day money-back guarantee. Try it out for yourself. If you don't think it works, it will. If you don't think it works, send it back. Tim will give you your money straight back into your account. Righto, mate. Last question. I'll let you go. Can I, on camera, take the throttle controller out of your personal vehicle, take it for a drive, come back, plug the throttle controller back in and test it out and give an honest opinion to the viewers just how well they work?
We can do that.
Excellent. Let's do it. Okie dokie. We've got no throttle controller in here. From a standstill. Industrial area. Keep within the speed limit. Don't care about top speed. I just want to see what it's like off the mark. So here we go. I mean, if you ask me, that's not too shabby. It gets up and boogies. There is a bit of a lag there, but I'd expect that. Let's head back in, plug that throttle controller in, and honestly see if it does make a big difference. Because that was pretty good if you ask me. Okay, what I'm interested in here, not top speed. I just want to know how fast I can get off the mark here and how much that lag has disappeared. Let's give it a go, shall we? Wait. Hang on. I'm gonna try that again. That is considerably fun. So, you just foot down, and as you can see, there is no lag there at all. Instantaneous. So much so I'm gonna do it again. That is a lot of fun. Okay, from a standing start, foot flat, And it does push, it pushes you back in the seat. It literally does. Whoa, and she gets up and goes. I'm gonna slow down a bit. Holy heck. If ever you've wondered, your seatbelt's stuck. If ever you've wondered, does the throttle controller work? Yes. Yes, it does. We've got 6 iDrives to give away to you at home. And here's how you enter. In the comments below, let us know your 4-wheel drive model and year and why you need an iDrive. It's that simple. This comp is for Australians only. We will choose the best answers and announce the 6 winners on our Instagram page. Folks, the proof really is in the pudding. You've got to drive one of these bad boys and use a throttle controller to really understand how much of a difference they make. And of course, with iDrive offering a 30-day money-back guarantee, what have you got to lose? If you own a modern dual-cab ute, heck, any modern vehicle that's got throttle lag, try a throttle controller. Nothing to lose. But for now, I'm going to take this for one last drive.